Hello.
Hi.
Sorry,
We did it again.
Again, yeah, it was only a second. I realized it can't start on my camera.
I mean, it could.
It could, and that looked really weird.
It's fine. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, let's see how it tastes like now. It's good. Interesting.
It has a taste that I can't quite pinpoint.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. That's
Yeah.
why. So I use the rest of the apple cider syrup, a little vermouth, a little a Marinino.
A little bit of Monica.
Yep. And then the fuck else was there? Oh, whiskey, and then I had one. I don't know, something. It was good. Oh, the curacao. It's the orange. That's what's in there. Kind of. I figured that'd be like a balancer.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah. How are you guys? Sorry, we took the times. It's a
Monday.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks after the Monday before Thanksgiving. Yeah, we filmed last week, didn't we?
Yeah. I have one more to edit, and then so 2 more to edit, including this one.
Yeah, it is almost Christmas.
Yeah,
make sure it's not the Christmas.
It's not Christmas episode. I know it's not Christmas episode. I think it's 1 or 2 before though. Which means we really we should like.
So we got.
I don't know. At least dress up for it.
Tomorrow I go see Dr. Bumballs.
Hey, the day after this episode drops, Edie is gonna get checked.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in a cup. They're gonna check my levels.
It's coming a cup.
Come in a cup day.
Oh God!
What's the over under on if I'm sterile or not? Like, we joked about this a couple episodes ago, but how wild would it be, man?
I gotta say, I feel like it's on the verge of 40%.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Like, I definitely don't think it's like
with
past 40.
With how many scares I should have had that I haven't had.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like there's a lot of the time, like, if birth control, shit like that, it helps. If most women are on it, if they can't medically be on it for the sake of that.
Yeah, there was a few I dated that couldn't be on it.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Well, it's fine.
I'm still going to go through with it, even if I do find out that I am. Because, like,
yeah.
What if they're just taking a nap? Like,
I mean, to be fair, that'd be really funny if they were like, there is no chance, and you're like, all right, cool, still cut my balls off.
Do it. And they'll be like, well, why? And I'll be like, my fucking grandpa had a kid that he didn't know about. My dad had a kid he didn't know about.
I'm not taking chances that you're saying my sterilization unsterilizes. I don't. That would be wild. But no, I'm gonna guess over 40% because I feel like that's on a range of like, again, like if you look at across like possible chances that you made a baby, the women that weren't and probably were on birth control is probably 60-40.
Yeah, it's probably 60.
So I'm going to go with 40%.
Yeah. We'll find out. I'll post in the comments. Because we're going to record a couple episodes, so we're not going to know for like a few weeks.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Actually, no, if you follow me on Facebook, I'll let you know on there. Yeah.
I'm going to say, does this come out the 10th?
It comes out the 9th.
9th.
And I go to the doctor's the 10th. So.
Got it. I'm gonna say I would. There's part of me that's like, I know it's so long from now, but we should wait just because I'm interested to see. Like, all right, we can immediately update and just right away be like, opens up and be like, he's loaded.
I feel like I feel like it would probably take some time to get the results back anyway. So I'd go on Tuesday. I probably wouldn't know for like a week or two.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you're gonna get the call on New Year's. You're sterile.
Oh, I'm hoping that
That'd be funny.
Get it done while I have time off.
No, 100%. Yeah. But otherwise, they're like, yeah, you're sterile, and you're like, fucking
damn.
Can I get that on like paper?
Yeah, can you print it out so I can laminate it and hang it up? Just
literally put it frame. Yeah. Oh my God! Yes. We have to do that. We have to frame. You know what? Hold on. There's got to be some form of paperwork that is your vasectomy proof, right?
I would assume so. Yeah. I mean, there's medical records and shit.
We can laminate that and throw that up there.
Yeah.
And then on the glass, we'll put black over any important medical shit that's on there, so no one can read it. But that would be funny. Okay. Honestly, I'm down. That'll yeah. We'll put it right there. And that
that would be beautiful.
That would be, and then, but here's the problem though. You need to make a copy so you can keep it on you at all times. But also, like, because if you're trying to prove that shit, there is no worse way to stop the reason you're proving it by pulling up, here, it's on the background of my podcast.
Hey, with the type of girls that give me a chance, I don't think the podcast will matter.
True. As long as you make sure you turn the video and they don't look at the viewer counts, it'll look good.
Yeah. But no, I think it'd be funny.
No, legit though, we should do that. That'd be funny. That'd be awesome. Like, I definitely don't want to like go jizz in a cup to like get a sterilization or non-sterilization proof.
Yeah, you don't
to
want
put
that.
Mine up there
because you might try.
Well, that'd also be good to know. Also, but
true.
Also, I don't. To be fair, there's no way that both me and you enter a place.
You don't want to come in a cup with me?
One after the other. I'm just sitting. We're both sitting in there. The ghosts of one other's rub out. And like
we swap out of the room and just. Is that the same hand you used?
Oh.
You luck in there, bro. The magazines are old and outdated, and the cell service is non-existent.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. To be fair, if I was ever actually just back, hey, babe.
I would just I would ask if I could bring the cup home. Like, truthfully, like.
I think that would break some
maybe
laws, but
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, because then they would just say like you just put someone else's bunk in there. People do some weird shit.
I mean, like, why would you? Like,
people do weird shit.
I get it, but
if you need proof that you're for court that you're sterile or are not sterile to prove that you can't have a baby, like, oh look, see, I can't have babies. I'm sterile. Look at this. I did a bunk test. I debunked debunking. Oh my God. Hold on. That would be the funniest fucking shit. If we missed an opportunity if we when you're
debunk this. As soon as I go in the cup, just myth busted. No one's gonna watch this episode. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's just 10 minutes of us talking about bunk.
We didn't roll the fucking dice.
We didn't. I picked it up and then I started laughing instead.
7
6.
and a 9.
All right, 6. Oh, that's a 9. That's a 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it again. 18. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Half and
Let's try
half.
for another one. Boom. 20. That's a 3. That's an 8.
You rolled under the table. We're done.
No, we'll get it later.
But yeah. that would be funny just to be like, all right, we both have on either side is like, this is the proof that we are either.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going to be funny is if I get my results back and it's like, you are too fertile for a vasectomy, it won't work. And I know medically speaking that's impossible.
Yeah.
But it would be hilarious if they were like, dude, your semen is like fucking Superman. I'd be like, damn. Wild. I am from Kansas.
I mean, yes. And also father of a unsuspecting father. Or son of an unsuspecting father.
Yeah.
Sorry, I messed that up.
I was like, I hope I'm not the father.
Well, surprise. Now, if that's the case, then I'd almost bet 100% somewhere there's an X. I mean, to be fair, all you'd have to do is be like, all right, look across all of them.
There's only one that I don't have contact with that I'm still a little iffy on. Because no one has contact with them and can't find them online.
Well, then they're probably dead.
They're not.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they can't die. They're too powerful.
Well, as long as they don't have child that looks like you, we're good.
I look like so many people. I'm not that worried about it.
No, I don't think so.
It was so long ago that if I did find out, it would be kind of dope because then it'd be like I had skipped all the.
Yeah, and then you can be like, "Hey, you can't blame me. I didn't know."
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get to be super cool, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we're taking him to Cedar Point.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll ride with him because.
I mean, I'll go on a couple.
Yeah.
I just get tired of roller coasters.
It's true.
Yeah.
Or, if it is yours and it doesn't like roller coasters, we don't.
Bumper cars.
Oh, dang.
Water park. Let's go.
That would be cool. There's some sick water parks, dude. Like,
we gotta go to Kalahari, man. Like,
I have not been to like. I feel like I've been to a water park like only like maybe 4 times in my life. That's not just like the Red Oaks water park.
I've driven past that a few times. Never been.
I mean, there's a big wave pool. There's a nice lazy river. There's 2 slides, 3 slides.
Okay.
Essentially, you get up the top, you pick a slide. There's a lot of it's a very basic water park.
Okay.
I only went there a couple times because I was like a lot of the field trips from like summer camps.
Gotcha.
Dude, speaking of summer camps, like a couple weeks ago, like I got the vibe of like I kind of missed that like old summer camp vibe.
I never did it.
No?
No. Well, I every summer since my mom moved from Kansas to Oklahoma, every summer I went back to Kansas. So my summer camp was go and hang out with grandma.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
which I found out a few times, it was because my parents were Baroque.
Yeah.
So I don't feel that bad about being broke until I'm 32.
That's fair. Yeah. I went to... My mom put us in the summer camp because, obviously she was working.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say summer camp for sweet little boys.
Okay, so I don't even mean like really a summer camp. I mean like we went to a school nearby where there were chaperone teenagers that...
It was like a daycare type vibe.
Yeah. There was like, hey, we might play some dodgeball and do some stuff. Once every 2-3 weeks, we might do a thing. And one of those things most of the time, every time, was at some point a water park.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it was pretty much always Red Oaks until the Warren Community Center opened their water park.
I have been there.
That's actually pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously it's very condensed and all that jazz, but like it's a pretty cool place. We went there a couple times, but like I feel like the only real water parks I've ever been to was I went to Great Wolf Lodge one time with my mom and Bill and all the brothers and stuff. First and only time I've seen Bill's hog. Yeah, that was oh shit.
you brought back dads into my brain.
Yeah.
I saw it once, and I think I've told the story. I don't want to until after you tell yours. Let's continue to talk about dicks.
Let's go. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, buddy.
But no, that was funny. That was we all we had to go in the locker room. It was like, all right, fucking all of a sudden I was like, oh shit. He's good. He's very good. So I was just like, all right. I don't know, but to be fair, I was also like 10.
Yeah, it could have been small, but comparable.
No, I know.
I saw my grandpa's once. It was weird.
My dad has a shirt about it once, and wore it to a bar once with my mom, and was confronted about it by a random woman.
I'll prove it right now.
And my mom,
you trying to debunk it?
And my mom basically was just like, "Yep." And I was like, "Why did you tell me the story?" But yeah. Regardless, that's why I really, really remember Great Wolf Lodge.
Bill had a great wolf.
Yeah, Great Wolf. But I went there, and I went to one random place in Texas when we visited my uncle one time in Galveston. It's somewhere around there. I'm sure we drove. I was young enough. It was probably like a 45-minute hour drive somewhere close by, but it was a sick-ass water park, but like... It seems like they've really like developed the hell out of water parks now.
Oh yeah, dude! I went to one in Texas. I think it was called Schlitz. It had a German name that sounded like shit.
Schlitz is the name of the. I think that's the name of the beer that in Beer Fest that those guys find and they name it. They name it Schlitz.
Yeah, but
close.
I went there. It was a good time. I talked about it once on here where, like, we didn't know they were doing a bag check, and I had, like 3/5 in my bag. My buddy had 2. My other buddy had, like, a 30 rack, and there was 6 of us. Why did we have that much alcohol? Because we were in the army. And a lot of us were underage. But we walked in, security looked down, looked up at us. It was like, "You guys in the military?" We were like, "Yep." And he goes, "If you go over there, you get a discounted rate."
Yeah.
Yeah. There was
that guy's the shit.
There was more to the time where I was there. I just remembered one of the girls that came with us was flirting with me and one of my other buddies the whole time. And I was like, "I have a girlfriend. Things are not going well, but I still have a girlfriend, so no. She was married." I did not know until one day we were all drunk, and she was like, "I'm just trying to cheat on my husband. Who's going to help me?" And all of us were like,
whoa.
None of us.
Oh, yeah, no bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. She looked like, I don't know if you ever watched, well, you've watched Marvel.
Yeah.
I was going to say Doctor Who. She looks like Karen Gillian.
Oh.
The lady who plays...
I mean...
Yeah, it was tough for me.
That's rough. Because, Karen Gillan's...
It was tough
hot
for me as a Doctor Who fan.
That's rough. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Especially as, like, a single dude in the army when you're, like...
I wasn't
not
single,
sorry, not single, but...
Away.
Yeah, away in the... Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at least for everyone else. But also, they're like, yo, we're not...
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Like... Oh, I guess I would say, like, as a single dude, like, there's a difference of, like, are you that hot? Are you hot enough that I'm willing to get intertwined in ruining a marriage?
Yeah.
I don't think Karen Gillan is that hot.
As a Doctor Who fan,
I mean,
I think if
she's on the boundary.
Yeah.
It depends on how shitty the situation with the husband is.
It was very shitty.
Oh, then I guess that's very
also,
easy.
If I had been single, and I mean, this was like peak of my Doctor Who fandom.
Yeah.
If I had been single, it would not have been a hard choice. I'll be honest.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
To be fair, like if you're like, yeah, like your husband's a piece of shit, like okay, that's fair.
But I'd also be like, some dude's gonna show up at my barracks and fucking shoot me.
I mean, at that point, I'd be like, she literally was like,
yeah,
I hate him. She was planning on divorcing. Or
wild.
You can just lie and be like, she said she was planning on getting, like, you guys were doing divorce. Like, I thought she was separated.
I'd be like, she said she didn't even have a husband.
I mean, we were drunk, and she said that she was, I don't know, whatever the fuck you do, you're like, I don't know. But you're just like...
It was better than my other buddy when we moved to Georgia. He was hooking up with this beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And like things were going really well with him. Like, and really good stuff. But then we're having a barbecue one Sunday and we're all hanging out, we're all grilling, and one of the sergeants that lived in the barracks with us was like, "Hey buddy, is that your little wifey over there?" And he's like, "Shut up, man." And she's walking over with this guy who we're assuming is like brother or cousin.
Yeah.
Not to say that all black people look alike, but she was a black girl. It was a black dude. Like maybe brother, cousin, like we've never met this guy. And they start walking up, and I don't want to name drop my buddy.
Yeah.
He starts walking a little faster to go like, meet her, because that's the girl that he's hooking up with and kind of sort of dating. And she like speeds up to us, so he doesn't even get to catch up. Like she catches up to us.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey guys, I want you to introduce you to my husband." And we're like, "Oh." And I turn to my buddy and I'm like, "Oh." And he's like, "Oh." And then the sergeant who knows about it is like, "Oh." He's like, "I'm supposed to report shit, like, because adultery is super illegal in the Army."
But to be fair, he's also a part of the understanding of like, we all just found this out. None of us knew this.
So we cooked burgers and we said nothing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even if that somehow came up, you're, I wanted to say CO, but that's not the word. But
no.
Your whoever was above you would be like, look, we were all standing there when we all found out the situation. He really didn't know.
He would be the only one that got in trouble.
That's fair.
Yeah. He would maybe get a slap on the wrist. But everybody would be like, yeah, nobody knew.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, everyone would vouch for him and be like, yeah, we thought that was just a thing, which is totally fine. Yeah. When that happened, we were like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Dude, wild. That's fucking wild.
Yeah. Cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating.
I really don't get it. Like if it really gets to that point, you just break up.
Just end it, yeah.
You end it, you're like, look, I don't know.
Yeah. Or have the talk about the open shit that's becoming a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely for some people.
I don't know if it's for me, but...
No, not for me. Definitely not for me. No. We actually,
maybe. I'm warming up to the idea, but I'm also single. My opinion doesn't matter.
So, like, I'll explain a lot more off air, but, like, some friends of ours, met some...
Did you switch away from you?
Yeah.
Okay. I just looked back and saw you and was like, you mouthed their names.
Well, I also went like this, too. Yeah. So even if I accidentally fucked that up, no one's reading it. They have friends that they met and...
I heard the story.
Yeah. So, like, sometimes it's just like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Like...
One of my buddies and his girlfriend just got propositioned, and it was awkward for them.
Like, I mean, one, like, obviously it's almost, for us it's always a no, but, like, I'm always interested in, like, how does one approach a random... It's always got to be at some party, right?
That's what was wild. The person came to just hang out because they live out of state, so they came to, like... They were coming to see other people, and then they were like, "Oh, I gotta stop by and see these guys because I haven't seen them in forever." And then they were like, "Hey, so Y'all trying to smash? Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so like, so the person went and visited them, and then they...
The person who was visiting them was the one that asked, like, about it. It wasn't them. It was...
Oh, like a single person asked a couple.
Yeah.
Yo, that's... No.
And I'm not naming names.
Yeah, that's like wildly, absolutely not the way to do that at all, unless you've remotely even talked about it. Like, no,
like
I
have I'm in a weird fucking group of friends. I have a couple. I have a few couples that I could probably ask that, and it wouldn't be weird.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
It's about the fact that, like, yeah, you have to be very open about this is the situation, this is what's going on. We know that, like, obviously with our friends. You can't just show up at someone's house and be like, yo.
Yeah. This would be like...
What?
I can't think of...
Like, again, yeah, it has to be very communicated.
I can't think of a good friend that you and Melissa have that's, like, not a close friend, but like a good friend. It would be like them coming over and being like, "Sup?"
Yeah.
Like,
no, like it just
we're not there.
No, like again, that's like one of those things that, like, okay, like, yes, if you happen to walk into someone's house and they have an entire room that is decorated in upside down pineapples, and And it's just like there is all of the signs, and they are in, you know, if you know, someone will make it obvious if that's what's trying to go down. You can't. Wow.
Yeah. That said, get in the comments if you want me to fuck you and your partner. I'm lonely. Just wait, like, until, like, February. Because then my nuts won't work. Valentine's Day.
Are you looking for a random third? Well, come on down. We got ourselves a sterile.
I'm joking, but also...
That guy.
I'm kind of joking. I'm joking.
I know.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. First of all, like, yeah, this is not reaching anyone. But, like, if it happened
to be the one episode that blows up, and I'm like, I'll fuck him.
I would laugh so hard if this is the one episode that for some reason gets any attention, and it reaches far enough that there's a couple that's actually attractive enough that you're like, I mean, I guess I could deal with it. But, like, and then at that point, good content.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well,
look, at that point, okay, at this point, we're putting this now. If he does this, you have to be aware that we're not going to name names, but we're going to say what went down.
We're going to talk about it.
At least a little bit. But, God, that would be fucking crazy. I'd laugh so fucking hard.
I don't think it would happen. But
no, absolutely not. But, you know.
Yeah, it'd be fucking funny.
It's just that it's always fun in me that, like, like when awkward situations like that happen, like, because like you said, you heard their story, and essentially it was one of those that were like one person was in and the other person was basically almost fighting food poisoning for a week, essentially, like illness. And then the other person was just like trying to vibe and not telling the other one. And our friends were like, I mean, we have a line. It's, you know, further than ours, but they were like, you gotta at least tell the dude, we're not gonna be blind. He's not gonna know. And then this woman would just kept being weird. And so it was just one of those, like, No, you gotta. If you're gonna do those, the whole only way that entire thing works out is because communication is crazy important.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, like that's like with me and Melissa, like that is our, in my opinion, one of our strongest features is we've never had a fight ever in our entire relationship. We've had one fight, but she was hammered, and it was like a very like, you know, kind of thing. But like other than that, like, and it wasn't even like a real, it was just like she just obviously was like hammered, drunk, upset about a very non-important thing whatsoever in our relation. It wasn't even it wasn't relationship related at all.
It was about me.
It was
like, he just fucking up his life.
It was band related.
Valid.
Yeah. But you know that part. But like, yeah, it was like, it was a whole thing. And so like, yeah, other than that, it was like,
screwdriver.
Oh God, I was like, what'd you drop? No, other than that, like, yeah, you have to have crazy communication. Like it truly is like, I feel like if I'm ever that guy that's in my 80s and someone comes up to us and is like, yo, like, how did you do it? It's like, one, learn to make croissants, but two, but two, it's the main one is communication. You have to talk. Be open about the shit. If you have an issue, you gotta talk.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, it's not a big issue, but like the thing. And like, honestly, that barely happens anyways, but it happens here and there. You gotta do it. That's the main things. So, especially if you're trying, like, if you have to do that with just two singular people, bringing in other people, that's like, to me, it's almost, I'm blanking on the word, but it's like tenfold. Like, you have to have, like,
yeah, you gotta
like, as it goes, like, you have to, imperative.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people that are really good at it.
Yeah.
But you gotta communicate.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it's all about, like, what you're into. If you're not, like, well, that's fine. Just can't yell at, you know, other people for fucking doing shit unless they're fucking in your bushes.
Yeah, please don't.
Because it's your bushes.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking your neighbor's bush. You don't like him.
Go fucking that bush.
I do like my neighbors. Don't fuck in my neighbor's bushes. They're nice people.
I don't know if my neighbors have bushes.
My neighbors are all pretty cool, so I would say don't do that. And also, all of them have Ring cameras, so you're gonna get caught. That's the thing. You can't do that. Ring cameras have ruined a lot of random bush fucking.
Go to the backyard.
A lot of people have dual Ring cameras.
True.
Because a lot of the time they offer like the half off to get a second camera, and so people will do that.
I just had a flashback. I'm so glad Ring cameras weren't around in high school.
Oh God, yeah, legit. Like that is a thing. Like that. I mean, like I said, when we got our Ring camera, we got it because of the Ding Dong Ditchers. Yeah. Like, well, we figured out who the fucking kids were because they got caught on someone's Ring. Yeah. And it was like, all right, like, essentially, it was just them running. It wasn't them running up to someone's house. It was they got caught on someone's house that had an oversensitive Ring, and they got caught running across the thing. And someone's parent identified the kid's coat and was like, "Yo, that's my fucking kid," and just like he was like. He made a giant post on, like, not even in, like, the Facebook group, but also in, like, apparently the Ring thing, being like, hey, these are my kids. I got it. Like, I'm really, really fucking sorry. This is bullshit. I'm pissed. Yeah, that kid got it. But it was, like, a lot of shits. The internet's, it made things, it leveled the playing field. There's a lot of shit.
I wouldn't say the internet leveled it.
Yeah.
It kind of made it worse.
It definitely made it worse. Yeah. That's an interesting, like, concept is, like, pros and cons of the internet.
Yeah. Porn.
Yeah.
Porn.
Yeah. It's like, there's like, okay, there's like, and even that's like, all right, is that a pro or con?
Yeah, that's both.
Yeah, it's a both. It is right.
Yeah.
That is on the line of like internet. That is just one of the. It is a thing on the internet. It is. It is the X. it is the center. But not the X, the center. But
it's the triple X, my guy.
You're right. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Good job. But legit,
X
like
videos. It's better than Pornhub. Just letting you know.
I forgot about that place.
Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
It's been a minute, and I forgot about that. All I think of is just like blank ass white background, and I'm just like
red text.
It just always felt way dirtier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It with the pH.
It felt cleaner.
Well, they've designed to make it feel cleaner. You don't feel as bad. With the X,
it's because there's a black background.
You're not wrong. With the X, it feels like it feels like your phone had dust get put on the screen. Like it got dirty. It physically got dirty.
Yeah. Still better than Pornhub. Just saying.
But I went on so many tangents. I don't even know where we're at with this.
I don't either, man.
We're rambling. I'm tired.
Me too, man.
Dude,
I had as soon as they told me they were canceling Thursday and Friday work, and then the line we were supposed to be testing out, they decided not to run.
Of course.
Dude, as soon as they did that, I was like, I think I'm done. I was even telling all the operators, they were like, yeah, maybe next week, like, you guys can touch this because we won't be in that line next week. And I'm like, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? And I'm like, I'm gone tomorrow. I'm done. Like, I was just fed up, man.
I don't blame you, dude. It's I'm doing all right. I mean, I'm so far, as long as they don't cancel it tomorrow, I work Friday and Saturday. Just because I was like, all right, like I mentioned before, Christmas stuff.
Yeah. That's why I was gonna work Thursday and Friday, but they canceled it. We were gonna cancel anyway, so
yeah. But I was just like, all right, that'll be cool. We just got a new thermostat, a smart thermostat, so we can finally like.
Yeah, make sure you have that extra red wire.
Yeah. No, I know. I was triple checking over the instructions. I'm not going to do it until we're off.
Yeah, it's the R1 wire.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go look at that and then be like, all right, let's see how this goes and try to because I'm sick of like not being able to control that shit, and then like it randomly at night sometimes like turns on and it's just like hot as shit. I'm like,
you'll have that with the smart one, but at least if you realize it when you're upstairs, you don't have to go all the way downstairs. You can just open the app.
True.
Yeah, but it does that with that.
Well,
our biggest issue is it like turns off when we're not home, which kind of sucks because we're not home a lot. So we'll come back into the house, and like during the summer, it would be like hot as balls.
Yeah.
During the winter, it would get cold. And
well, the reason ours does all that shit is because it's one of those ones that like we can't figure out how to program it because it like one, we don't have the instruction book that tells you all the little things.
Is it Honeywell?
Yeah, but it's like original to the house.
Yeah.
But like
they slept.
I mean, like, well, the new one we got is also Honeywell. I'm gonna double check because apparently, like, if you go to DTE on their website, like, we're gonna do this thing where they have it's not flexible, but it's instead of paying like exactly what you used per month, they do the average of what you used across 12 months and divvy it up over 12 one even payment across 12 months instead of like you pay $100 this month and then $200 the next 3 months later kind of shit. But you have to have a smart thermostat for it. Well, they have apparently they have a rebate, so like you can get a smart thermostat and they'll pay you back for getting it. So we're like, I kind of got the thermostat and thought it would count in there, and she was like, well, we might have to use one of these specific ones. So I was like, all right, well now I'm gonna double check those and be like, all right, well, if we can get a thermostat for fucking free, essentially, because that's what it is, like it's called a free one for switching to this program. So I was like, all right, well, yeah, we don't have to pay for a thermostat, and one of these is better than the one I got. Yeah, I'll just Amazon like, hey, just return it.
Not a bad bet.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested, that's a thing. But we were gonna look into that.
We went from like balls, cheating,
Dicks,
porn, dicks.
Thermostat.
Hey, here's a tip for you adults out there. You can go to DTE and get a rebate for blah blah blah.
Also,
sounds like a fucking ad read.
Also, last Friday, me and Melissa, well, I should say, Melissa informed me, because she realized it, we didn't change on our works website with all the tax stuff, because we filed jointly as a married couple for taxes, we didn't change that on our W-4. So technically, we're supposed to get more in our paychecks and our
your return's going to be amazing.
Returns, because we're married, and for a year, the first year of our marriage, neither of us had switched that over. So I did that, and then I immediately texted one of my coworkers who had just gotten married like 2 months ago, Ed. I just texted Ed. I was like, hey, so Melissa told me this. You should do that, because... And then if he didn't do it, tomorrow I technically should be able to look at what my paycheck will be on the works website thing, and I'll be able to, because I work both Saturdays, the last Saturday and this Saturday, so I'll actually see what the difference is. Be like, all right, what the fuck? And then if there is an actual difference, I'm gonna run over to Ed and be like, hey, did you do it? It was this.
Yeah.
And if it's minuscule, I'll be like, all right, don't worry about it. I don't know.
Mine, I have a feeling I'm gonna owe a shit ton in taxes. I made a lot.
Not really. I mean, to be fair, like, as long as you don't claim exempt on anything, you're fine. Then you're fine, because that means you're paying all of your taxes.
Yeah, but mine's also in a weird spot where, like, there's so many other people paying into budgets and shit. Like, I'm worried the people that are doing the math are doing it wrong.
What do you mean?
Because we have Canadian, we have U.S., we have, like,
Oh, your work.
We're contractors, so, like, it is my direct job paying me, but it comes from money that they get from here and money they get from here. Like, there's so many eggs in the basket.
Well, to be fair, like, I don't think there's a way that you owe for your work, because that is your work. You know what I mean?
True. I'm also a little worried because this is the most money I've ever made, and every time I make more money, the government's like, "Give me."
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it is, essentially.
Yeah.
That every rich person in the world basically yells that. They're like, "Look, like we do end up paying." I'm like, "No, you don't."
But also, fuck you.
Well, every rich person has a charity.
Yeah.
To be fair, also, like, that's the first thing I'm doing. If I win a lottery, that's the first thing I'm doing. Is like fucking. Not gonna. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a dedicated charity, but motherfucker, I'm gonna doing a lot of cool shit. But like, that's why a lot of rich people don't pay taxes, just because
it's all write-offs and shit.
Yeah, they have charities where they end up donating essentially millions of dollars that they would give to the government to charities, and it's like, all right, well, I guess that's kind of cool, but also.
Yeah. It's just for write-offs and money laundering, like.
Yep. But I was gonna say one of the things about the charity thing, like the Lions. They just did a like after one of their last games. As soon as the game was over, essentially they got like cleaned up, and like J-Mo and Kirby, who are like two of our stars, went out and handed out turkeys to people on the street and shit.
Did you hear they fucked the turkeys?
I did not. What?
Yeah, there was I have to fact check this. It might not be true because I read about it today. Apparently some dudes that worked the lines at the fucking Butterball factories were fucking the turkeys.
Alive or dead?
I believe dead.
Like the Butterballs as they are?
Yeah. Like full on Thanksgiving, you just got stuffed, but the turkey.
So I have to imagine they were fucking the neck hole, not the open cavity, because the open cavity, that just sounds like nothing but cuts.
To me, it doesn't matter which hole they were going for if they fucked the turkey.
Oh no, 100%. But I did not serve anyone the neck meat of a turkey.
I mean, yeah, technically it gets cooked out, but still.
I mean, to be fair, also it would be on the inner cavity, not the.
Yeah. But
So
I mean, also, like.
We would have cooked in the essence.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I read about.
Because here's the thing: is also like
I'll Google.
I got my turkey like obviously like a week and a half before, or a week before the party. So this was at this point weeks ago. So this could have been recent for the current turkeys that are out there.
Butterball turkey recall.
Can you imagine being
to be fair, it was PETA. Dropped the video, so I don't really trust it.
Yeah, I don't believe that anymore. Then that just means like some PETA guys got into a factory and like fucked two chick turkeys, and we're like, "There's a bunch of guys doing it," and then there's like two turkeys.
Still, if I saw a video of a dude fucking a turkey, I'm not eating the turkey.
Yeah, 100%. That's wild.
Even though I know people fuck pigs.
Yeah, but not that part.
Yeah, I'm not eating the ass.
I do like ham. I do prefer ham over turkey.
I used to be a turkey guy. I hated ham growing up, and now I'm like, turkey kind of sucks. Give me the ham.
I'm next year so I'm going to do two different things. I found another thing I want to do, which is the butter cheesecloth over the breast, because the dark meat cooks faster, and so that it keeps that white shit like even better. I also found my injector.
Oh yeah.
So once I dry brine it, I'm going to inject it first before I actually cook it with I don't know what, but something.
I'm sorry.
You're not wrong. I set myself up for that. But no, it was funny. I was just now that actual, because this is still before Thanksgiving. This is well in advance because we got shit going on and we wanted to catch up.
After for you guys, but yeah, it's before for us.
Well, when I'm going to Florida, I'm gonna be gone for like a week too. So it's also I leave 9:30 p.m. on Christmas Day, the 25th.
Oh yeah, we're doing Thanksgiving home here. That's right. Your parents were going for Thanksgiving. Sorry, I got you and your mom mixed up. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. No, but then after on Christmas Day we fly out until the 29th and then we come home.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. I mean, we might have to. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Another day. But that'll be fun. So I was like, we need to be able to be caught up by the time, because we're gonna have once December starts, we really will have like a lot of Christmas shit. Like we have her Christmas party and her like a party for a friend, and then family parties, and we're going to be busy.
Yeah, same probably. But I'm off from the 20th through the 6th. So
nice.
Yeah, I got time.
See, I think I'm probably the same. I might work the 21st. I wouldn't be shocked if I do, but
Well, the 21st is a Saturday.
Yeah.
I took that Friday off, so I was like, fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're gonna send me somewhere because I'm leaving this program. I want to make sure that I have as much time off as possible. If I'm traveling somewhere, then I am leaving at lunchtime on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I will have Friday all the way through.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you guys for listening and watching. We love you. We hope that you are doing great. We hope you're enjoying the holiday spirits. If you don't enjoy the holiday spirits, we hope you find solace in I don't know what the fuck, but something else. Drugs. Enjoy drugs.
Yeah. And remember, be nice to people that deserve it.
And fight those that don't. We love you guys.
You
Bye.
thought I was gonna not let you call that out this time?